Bob.
Hello there, Jimmy. Put me down for an early bird. May not get back. I gotta leave here in about 5 minutes. My grandson gets off work at 8 or 8:30, just in between there. So he needs to ride home. So I'm gonna go pick him up. Then I guess errands to run. Then I pick the wife up and take her to her other job. Then I'd be home. So probably about 10:30 or so when I get home. I'll probably catch you on 3-9 a little bit later at night. So have a good night, Jimmy. I hope you get that 1 million check-in.
Oh, okay, Bob. Will do. You have a good evening. I'll put you down as an early bird. Maybe we'll talk to you later tonight on 3-9. Thanks for checking in. 73 K9G Charlie Clerk.
Okay, Jimmy. Talk to you later. Everybody out there, have a good night. And for WGN.
This is K9GCR at all stations. I will be calling the Friday Night Fun Net in exactly 4 minutes at 8 o'clock. Repeat, I will be calling the Friday Night Fun Net in exactly 4 minutes at 8 o'clock. This is K9GCR. Recorder, stand by for the net. Good evening, everybody. It's 8 o'clock, and welcome to the Friday Night Fun Net on the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford. My name is Jim. My call is K9GCR. I'm located here in Freeport, and I'll be your host this evening. The purpose of having this net is what the name implies, to have fun. That's what this hobby of amateur radio is all about, in addition to providing emergency communications if when situation warrants. A secondary purpose of this net is providing an on-air meeting place for all amateur radio operators. Excuse me. Everybody's welcome to check in. You do not have to be a member of any club, organization, group, or association to participate in this net. All you need is a valid FCC license. This net meets each and every Friday evening at 8 p.m. This repeater is a PL 114.8 plus offset. You need to have that program in your radio in order to have access to the repeater. This is the Friday, September 6, 2024 edition of the Friday Night Fun Net. This net is being live streamed on the internet and it's also being recorded for future replay on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. Mike, K9MED down in Rochelle is recording, live streaming and recording this net. For those of you who are listening on the internet, if you want to check into the net, go ahead and check in with Mike, K9MED. He, in turn, will relay your internet check to me via the radio. And if you're on the station, you can hear the repeater, but you can't get to it due to conditions. You're too far away from it. You don't have a phone or internet access. Just give me a call to the Friday Night Fun Net Central Hotline. Area code 815-232-FNFN. 232-3636. The local Freeport number will take your check and over the phone, but try to check it on the radio if at all possible. This is a non-club net on a non-club repeater. This is a community net, a family net, so everybody's welcome to check in. Okay, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to take short time of most stations. If you can't stay for the net, you got some a big TV show that you're watching, or you rather concentrate your driving, you got some family stuff going on that you can't stay for the net, I'll take your short time of mobile station, your check-ins. If you have traffic, we'll do your traffic right away. Okay, then we'll do a regular check-ins. This being the first Friday of the month, we're going to start with Alpha through Golf, and then let's see, Alpha through Golf, Hotel through November, Oscar through Tango, and Uniform through Zulu. Like my call is K9GCR. We're looking for the G after the 9. This is the old Wednesday evening Steam Second Repeater Association check-in format before we went to the roll call several years ago. So, okay. Now the topic tonight, as you know, the Hard Rock Casino in Rockford opened last Thursday. We'd like to know, have you been to the casino lately? What do you think of it? If not, are you making any plans to go there? You don't have to gamble. You want to go there and eat at a restaurant there, or watch some live entertainment, that's fine. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg, though, probably at those restaurants at the casino. But that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Then we'll do our regular features. The Friday Night Fun Net Tech Corner. Do you have any? Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of antenna do you want to put up on your tower? Are you? What kind of a radio do you want to buy? Base, mobile, all mode, APRS, FT8, or DMR? If you have any technical questions you'd like to bring forth the net, please feel free to do so. We'll do our best to answer your tech questions for you. Then we'll have the Friday Night Fun Net contest / DX Corner. Did you make any DX contacts this week? We sure would love to hear from you whether you did so. Then we'll have our swap net. Do you have any items to buy, sell, trade, or want related to hobbies of RAM, radio, or computers? We'll be, you're welcome to bring them before the net. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, all the so-called formalities out of the way, let's get underway. Do we have any short time on most stations that'd like to check tonight's net? Please go now.
KC9GCR. Alpha Kilo 9 Foxtrot. David and Beloit, in and out.
K9F, Dave and Boyd, checking in short time. Thank you for checking in, Dave. 73, you have a good evening. Thanks for checking in. Any more short time on most stations want to check in, please call now.
Alpha 9 Victor Uniform. Michael in Janesville. I have news of the VE testing this month.
KC9NW, Tom and Roscoe, short time, no traffic.
Let's see. Okay, let me get on my pen and paper there. Go ahead and give the information about that VE testing session.
Okie doke. The testing is at 1 o'clock at the St. John Lutheran Church in Janesville on Parker Drive, 302 Parker Drive. You must have the federal registration number. We used to just have a social security number, but we don't do that anymore. You have to have your federal registration number. There's plenty of parking. What more do we want? That should be enough to get people there.
Okay, sounds good. Now, is that taking place tomorrow, or when is that taking place? Mike, KD9VU, when is that VE testing session? It said on Saturday. Is it tomorrow or next Saturday, or when is it? Okay, I don't know what happened with Mike, KD9VU, but there is information about VE. Well, I'll tell you what. I got some information. I can always look that up, and I can write that down. VE testing session Saturday at I don't know what's tomorrow or following Saturday or what, at 1 p.m. at St. John's Lutheran Church. I want to see Mike, KD9VU, are you back with us? Okay, well, Mike, thank you very much for bringing in the information about VE testing session. I got some information. I'll look it up. So thanks. Is you any more? Do we have any more short time remote stations? I'd like to check the Friday night fun net. Please call now.
AC9NW, Tom and Roscoe, short time, no traffic.
Good evening, Jimmy. W9JTC, checking in short time. Have a great night, sir.
Okay, I got two more stations checked in short time. AC9NW, Tom and Roscoe, I've got you checked in. And W9JTC, Jamie and Robert, I've got you checked in. Thanks to both of you for checking in. Any more short time mobile stations would like to check the Friday night fun net, please call now.
KD9HKX, Larry and Roscoe, short time, no traffic.
KD9HKX, Larry and Roscoe. Okay, Larry, I've got you checked in. Thank you for checking in. Southern, have a good evening. We'll probably hear you on the rag tune net tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on this repeater. Okay, any more short time mobile station you want to check in, please call now.
KC9QPO, Paul and Losberg. Short time tonight, 73.
KC9QPL, Paul and Lowe's Park. Okay, Paul, I've got you checked in. Short time. Sundry, have a good evening. Thank you for checking in. Any more short time mobile stations? The Friday night fun net. Please call now.
Good evening, Jim. This is AH2I, portable checking in short time, but I'll be in the background for a while.
AH2I portable, Brad and Rockford. Okay, Brad, we got you checked in short time. You'll be listening for a while. That's good. Brad is the brains behind the Friday night fun net. So, okay, sounds. He cooked up this idea back in 2008. I'm happy to be part of it too. Okay, Brad, I got you checked in. We'll get back. Oh, that's right, you're short time. But please feel free to check in any time. Okay, thanks for checking in. Any more short time remote stations for Friday Night Fun Net, please go now. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 short time stations. Okay, sounds good. Okay, we're gonna move on to regular check-ins. We're now gonna be, this is the first Friday in September. We're gonna go with the Alpha through Golf. Like my calls, K9GCR, looking for the G after the 9. Any stations, Alpha through Golf, please call now. One more time, A stations, Alpha through Golf, A through G. Please call K9GCR. Okay, no further, no check-ins at Alpha through Golf. We'll go to the next segment, Hotel through November, H through N. Please call now.
KD9MED.
KD9MED, Kerry and Rockford, the Duke of Digital DX. Okay, Kerry, I'll get back to you in a few minutes for the first roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins, Hotel through November, please call now.
Yep, Kilo Delta 9 Mike Echo Delta Mike and Rochelle also have an internet check-in.
Okay, K9MED, okay, Mike, got you checked in. Go ahead with that internet check-in.
Yep, it'll be Patrick. Keep finding 9 silver dollars.
Okay, Pat, KF9SD, I've got you checked in. Thank you for checking in, and enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. Okay, Mike, thanks. Let me know if you get any more of those internet check-ins. Any more stations? Let's see, Hotel through November. Please call now. Okay, we'll move to the third segment of the evening, the Oscar through Tango, O through T. Please call now.
KC9RGG, Norm in Orfordville, Wisconsin.
K9RGG, Norman, Orfordville, Wisconsin. Okay, Norm, I've got you checked in. We'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins? Oscar to Tango, please go now. Okay, Brian, if that's you, your signal is way down. Now, I want to get your call right. This I got written down. Kilo Delta 9, Quebec, Victor Bravo. Is that correct?
QSL.
Okay, Brian, I've got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes around here. Thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins? Oscar to Tango, please go now.
Yep, Jimmy got one more for you, KD9MED.
Okay, Mike, go ahead.
Yep, it's from Greg's, let's see, WG9GG, Whiskey Golf, Niner Golf, said he's going to be off the air for a while until he gets moved.
Yeah, he's moving to Cherry Valley. So, okay, sounds good. Greg, I've got you checked in. Good luck on your move, and thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Thanks for the information there, Mike. more stations. Oscar to Tango, please call now. Okay, we'll move to the last segment there. Uniform through Zulu. U through Z. Please call now.
KD9YBG, Dale.
KD9YBG, Dale and Rockford, we got you checked in, Dale. I'll get back to you a few minutes for the first round table. Thanks for checking it. Any more stations, uniform through Zulu, please call now.
W3MBX, Matt and Rockford, no traffic.
W3MBX, okay, Matt, I've got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes round table. Thanks for checking in. Any stations, let's see, uniform through Zulu, and by the way, we are not a formal net, so don't worry if anybody checks in out of sequence or out of Turner. We don't worry about that. Any stations, uniform through Zulu, please call now. Okay, no further check-ins, uniform through Zulu. We'll now take check-ins from anywhere in the alphabet. Alpha through Zulu, A through Z. Please call now.
10-9, DLB, 1 and done.
N9 DLB, Dave in the Freeport, 1 and done. Dave lives about a mile east of me, and just north of the beautiful downtown Freeport. Okay. Dave, got you checked in, Southerly. Have a good evening. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Any stations, Alpha through Zulu, please call now. Okay, let's move on to, we'll move on to the first round table. The question that tonight is, have you been to the Hard Rock Casino in Rockford since they opened last Thursday? If not, are you planning on going there anytime soon? Let's see, KD9MED, Kerry. What do you say? What's going on with you?
This is KD9MED. Thanks, Jimmy. Good evening, everybody. What's new with me? I operated portable for the first time this year. I can talk about that later on. No, I haven't been there, and I probably won't go. KD9MED.
Well, don't feel bad, Kerry. I probably won't go either. I don't gamble. Many years ago, we used to. Several times when my mother and I used to go down to the Mississippi Belle to riverboat in Clinton, Iowa. There, we'd take some cruises there. One time I played it so hot, if I would have done it right, I would have won $500. But I said, you know what? To me, it's not about the gambling. I couldn't care less about that. It's about the food and the entertainment and the cruise up and down the Mississippi River. That's fine. Okay, Kerry. We'll get back to you in a few minutes for your DX report. Mike. Thanks for checking in there, Kerry. K9MED, Mike, are you planning on going to Rockford to visit the Hard Rock Casino? What do you say?
Well, I guess there might be a possibility sometime in the future. I did drive by it here a couple of days ago when there was Joan Jett was playing, and I thought, whoa, that's pretty cool. But yeah, ticket prices were anywhere from like about $90 on up to about $310, I think, or something like that. But anyways, yeah, just was going up there to get an oil change up to Napleton Honda, and that's when I saw it. Other than that, yeah, I might get up there someday.
Okay, sounds good, Mike. Thanks. Okay, thanks for checking in and those 2 internet check-ins, and let me know if we get any more of them. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for checking in. Norm, K9RFD. What's going on with you? I don't know if you you and Carol will go to any casinos or not, but are you planning on going to Rockford to the Hard Rock Casino, or are you going to wait a few more years until they get theirs open in Beloit?
KC9GCR, KD9RGD. Jim, I really don't care much about casinos. All they do is they take money out of one person's pocket and put it in another person's pocket. And they don't contribute any value to civilization in total. So no, I don't think I'll go down there and participate in that. But before I leave you tonight, Jim, I just want to say that I'm going to be gone the next 2 Fridays. I'm going to be out of town. But don't worry about that, because there's a rah-rah family picnic on Saturday, September 28th, I believe. And I said I'd pick you up and we'd drive over there and participate in the picnic. And I want to let you know that that offer is still here, and I'll contact you a couple days before the picnic. So, Jim, great net tonight. You run a great net. So this is Norm, KC9GCR, KC9RGG, and I'm going to be hitting the sack.
Okay, Norm, sounds good. Okay, thanks. Like I said, I probably won't go. I don't gamble anyway, and what have you. Eating those restaurants, like I said, they'll probably cost you an arm and a leg. Okay, Norm, 7-3, thank you for checking the Friday night fun that thing. We're looking forward to going to attend that rah-rah the picnic. Thanks. Have a good time. Well, if I take you in, I'll put you down as an honorary check-in for the next 2 weeks. Thanks for checking in there, Norm. 7-3, have a good evening. KD9QDB, Brian. What's going on with you? Are you planning on going to Rockford to visit the Hard Rock Casino, or are you going to wait till you get your casino open in Beloit?
Yes, Jimmy, this is Brian. Nope, no intention. I have not been and probably never intend to go. Over.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I hear you. Okay. I'll get back to you a few minutes for the second round table. I'll just ask everybody how they're doing then. So, okay, sounds good. All right. Okay. KD9. Oh, by the way, Brian, thanks for taking it. KD9YBT, Dale, what's going on with you? Are you planning on going to visit the Hard Rock Casino anytime soon? What do you say?
KD9YBG. No, I won't be going to the casino. I don't do any gambling, and I don't really care for all the commotion and people around. Too many people for me, so I don't go to that kind of stuff. KD9YBG, back to net.
Okay, sounds good there, Dale. Hey, thanks for taking it. I'll get back to you for the second round table in a few minutes here. Okay. W9AXD, Matt, and I don't know where you're at. The question is, are you planning on attending have you been to the new Hard Rock Casino in Rockford? Are you planning on going anytime soon?
KC9GCR, W9AXD. Yeah, Jimmy, I don't know where I'm at either. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I'm back. Actually, I was driving back from the airport on Sunday, and the parking lot was just jam-packed. And yeah, I'm gonna go. I think I'm the odd man out. Everybody else says, nah, I'm not gonna go. But yeah, I'll go. What the heck, you know? And I'm not a real big gambler. I'll play a little bit of blackjack occasionally, and I chalk it up to entertainment. I don't really expect to make a ton of money, and so I don't really have that thing in my brain where I get this huge kick out of losing hundreds of dollars. But you know, a little entertainment, you know. And I've heard the restaurants are pretty good there, and I don't know what the price points are like, but yeah, I'll check it out and see what's going on. Let it settle down a little bit, maybe not a couple years, but yeah, give it a couple of months where, you know, maybe some of the excitement wears off and the You know, and have to walk 2 miles through a parking lot in order to get in the place. W9MBX, back to net.
Okay, sounds good there, Matt. Yeah, Ricky, WX9RLT, and I were talking yesterday afternoon about that. He was saying that eventually the newness and all the novelty will definitely wear off, and there probably won't be as many people showing up. He was also saying too, and I think all the big name entertainment, if you want to call it that, and the restaurants are will actually save that casino. So that would be that'd be fine. So okay, sounds good. Yeah, that casino's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I wonder how much of a business they get there into like the overnight and the early wee small hours in the morning. Okay, hey, thanks for checking in there, man. I'll get back to you in a few minutes at the second round table. Okay, that concludes my list. Let's see, N9DLB already was one and done, so we'll move on. Do we have any more stations like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net from anywhere in the region? Please call now.
9GU.
W9GU, good evening, Art.
Jimmy? Yeah, so, long time no check in. It's good to check in finally.
Yes, it is. You haven't heard so in a coon's age. Maybe even more than that. Hey, I'm glad Mike at K9MED gave you all the lowdown about how you can check in and listen and all that kind of stuff. Okay, now, Art, I don't know if there are any casinos in your area or not, but you probably know about the Hard Rock Casino, which opened in Rockford last Thursday. But I was thinking, are you planning on like maybe attending, going to Rockford to the casino, or are you planning on, or do you visit any casinos in your neck of the woods?
Well, they opened up one in Rockford. Well, you know, truthfully, I'm not into casinos. I just got back from Oklahoma, and they have all those Indian tribes down there. There's more casinos there than you guys have McDonald's. So, you know, I just one after another, just pass them up. I don't waste my time. No, I'll be more than willing to keep my money in my pocket and pass up the casinos.
This is K9G started Friday Night Fun at K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun at Central and Freeport. ID went off. Yeah, I hear you there, Art. Yeah. The whole Chunk Nation, the boys, they're going to be building a new casino and a convention center. They showed the renderings of that. They're going to also build an 18-story hotel. It's going to be just off of I-90. So they said some official of the Hard Rock Casino asked about what do you think about Beloit building their casino. He said that'd be good. It said it won't interfere with us, but that's the thing. I think Hard Rock Casino is going to eventually build a hotel too. But okay, well, Art, hey, welcome back to the Friday Night Fun Day. Like I said, a long time no talk, and that's great.
Okay, Jimmy, I'll look at that email when I get home about how to check out the net from a distance. So hopefully I can get in there. I get in here more often. Thanks again, Jimmy. 7-3s.
Sounds good. Drive safely in Kenosha. I'm not able to catch the Saturday Night Fun net anymore because we have a new net that starts at 8 o'clock on this repeater called the Saturday Evening Right Tune, and I understand they moved the Saturday Night Fun net to 8 o'clock. I said, oh boy, that kind of limits my capability right there. If the net's over with, I'll try to at least catch the last few minutes of that net if conditions are favorable. Okay, Art, thanks for checking in, Southern. Have a good evening. Drive safely home to Kenosha. We'll talk to you down the block. Do we have any more stations like to check the Friday Night Fun net? Please call now. we're gonna go to the second round table, and after that we'll get to the we'll do the regular features like the tech corner. Let's see. No, that's right. He checked in short time. Okay. K9MED, Terry. What else is going on with you?
This is KD9MED. I'll expand a little bit on what I said about the casino earlier. It's not that I don't like to gamble. I do very much enjoy playing Hold'em poker. But of the different places that you can play poker, I like the casino the least. And I could talk all night about why that is, but there are better places to play poker than casino. Brief reset. I'll tell you a little bit about my portable deployment. I guess according to the ARRL weekly letter, this is preparedness month or something where you're supposed to put together a Go box and go portable. I have a Go tub. I have one of those utility tubs, and I throw all my junk in there and haul it outside. Brief reset. So I've got an FT891, and I got the power leads with battery clamps on them, so I can just clamp onto any car. And I use ham sticks for the antenna. And I went out, I was out there about 4 hours in the afternoon, early evening. I tried 40, 20, and 15, and I really only had luck on 15. Brief reset. I was running 30 watts, and I made 22 contacts, couple of Chilis, a couple of Argentinas, a couple of Cubas, and a Mexico. And I picked up some new grid squares. So that was my portable deployment. KD9MED.
Okay, well, sounds good. That's terrific. Okay, just let me hold on here. Oh. Okay, Chile, Argentina. Oh, okay. And what was the other countries you made contact with?
On the portable deployments, a couple of Cubas, a couple of Argentinas, a couple of Chiles, and a Mexican station. Those are all new contacts for me. But no new countries, nothing exciting. If I had stayed out after it got dark, I could have gone to 40 and probably worked a lot of stations, but that was enough. I proved my point. I can deploy portably. It only takes me about 10 minutes to set it up. KD9MED.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, well, now we're in the Friday Night Fun Net contest / the DX corner, and thank you for the, okay, the only contacts I made this week, let's see, was no, just a minute. I got down my logbook here. Ain't that the way it goes? All right. Well, see, this is what happens when you have all different papers around, and it never fails. Okay, let's see. Boy. Okay, on September 2nd, I made a contact with KB9APW of the Illinois Aries, and it was on 7.224. They usually operate on 7.227, but for whatever reason they operate on 7.224. Lloyd was able to copy me, and I just caught the last few minutes, a couple minutes of the net. Then the other contact was on Labor Day on 14.290 with KC1ILH. Well, you've heard me mention him before. He's one of the net control operators on the 20-meter Ole Miss net. Those were my those were my two HF contacts this week. So, okay, that's about it.
Oops, we weren't up to the DX corner yet. We were still doing second round, and I was just talking about my portable thing. I got more DX for the DX corner when we get to that. KD9MED.
Okay, sounds good. You know, like I said, this Friday Night Fun Net is not a formal net. Never were, never will be. So that's we'll get back to you. So okay. What else is going on with you, Mike?
That's about it for Kerry, KD9MED.
Oh, God, I called you, Mike. Sorry about that. Okay, Kerry, thanks. I think I better move on. All right. K9RGG normal has already hit the sack, so we'll move on to KD9QDB. Brian, if you're still listening, what else is going on with you? Okay, we'll move on to KD9YBG. Dale, what else is going on with you?
KD9YBG. Well, I just put up a new cabinet in the kitchen, painted it, and put up some curtains in there today, and pretty much done with the kitchen now, so I'm kind of glad that job's done. And that's about it. KD9YBG, back to net.
Okay, sounds good, Dale. Okay, thanks for checking in there. So, okay. W9AXD Matt, are you still with us? So what else is going on with you? Okay, he must have moved on. So okay, and the N9DLB is one done, and W9GU I think he's one done. I want to thank him for checking. I haven't heard from him. He hasn't checked in Friday Night Fun Net for several years now. Okay, well glad he's back. Okay, do we have any more stations like checking the Friday Night Fun Net at this time? If you're coming home with your Friday night fish fry, steak fry, grocery shopping, or the show, if you're just coming home from the Hard Rock Casino, did you win any money? Or did you have anything to eat there, one of the restaurants there? If you just came home to turn your, if you just came home, turn your radio on, or you've been copying the mail for the last 40 minutes, this is your chance to check the Friday Night Fun Net. Remember, we're in the region. What's on traffic, please call K9GCR.
K9FDO, check it out.
K9FDO, good evening, Justin. Where are you at?
South side of Rockford. Handheld's almost dead. I'm probably not going to make it, but glad I got to check in.
Okay, sounds good. I'm asking a question tonight. Have you been to the Hard Rock Casino as of yet, or are you planning on going there eventually sometime? Justin, I'll tell you what, I'm sorry, I did not copy any of that. Wait till you get maybe get a better location, or you can recheck in when you get home there. Thanks for checking in. We'll hear from you later, Justin. Thanks for checking in. 8 more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net. Please call now.
N9BWM, short time, no traffic.
N9BWM, good evening, Bruce. Brad, H2I that checked in a short time. He said he's going to be listening. Before I let you go, Bruce, have you been to the Hard Rock Casino yet, or are you planning on going? That's the question I'm asking tonight.
No, sir. Although I'm real close to it, I haven't been there, and I might visit it, but I'm not one to be gambling.
Well, I ain't one to be gambling either. Although, I think the restaurants that you probably cost you an arm and a leg pay for your food there. Okay, Bruce. Thanks for checking in, 73. Have a good evening. Thanks for checking in.
Sure. You have a good one too. And ABW, I'm clear.
Okay, do we have any more stations who'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun at this time? Please go now. Unable to copy. Last station trying to check in. I'm sorry. You might want to increase your power or change location. Or if you're mobile, maybe you should get on top of a hill or somewhere. But I'm not able to copy you at all. Okay, we'll move on. Now, wait a minute. That's right. We're gonna... All right. Let's go ahead. Now, where are my papers here? All right. Oh, boy. Okay, now we'll move to our weekly features here. We're going to go to the Friday Night Fun at Tech Corner. What kind of an antenna do you want to put up on your tower? Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of radio do you want to buy? Base, mobile, all mode, APRS, DMR, FT8, System Fusion. If you have any technical questions, please feel free to bring them before the net. We'll do our best to answer for you. Anybody have any technical questions at this time? Okay. Let's go ahead with the Friday Night Fun contest last at DX Corner. Anybody make any DX contacts this week? I did, and so did Kerry. And we'll get back to him to see if he has any other reports there. So, anybody else? Anybody have any DX reports that they'd like to pass along at this time? I guess not. Okay, Kerry, K9MED, go ahead.
This is KD9MED. Yes, I had the 22 contacts with the portable, and then I had another 46 contacts with the base station during the week. Yesterday was interesting. The 10 was working great, but there wasn't any place to transmit without tromping on somebody else. With FT8, they only give us this little tiny sliver of the spectrum to operate, so you got to be really, really careful not to stomp on people. Brief reset. So I figured, well, 10's working so good, maybe 12 is working, and boy was it. It was working great, so I just cruised along on there all day. For the week, I've got 21 countries, no new countries. Plenty of new grid squares, though. Most distant contact was probably YB4HVS in Indonesia. That was on 15 meters. And I worked some club stations, too. I worked brief reset. I worked the Paralympics in France. And I worked the Cochise Amateur Radio Club in Cochise, Arizona. Oh. So it was a good week. Conditions are just super good, guys. KD9MED.
Well, that is great, Kerry. You had a land office business there this week there with your portable deployment. And let's see. What were you? What I got written? Yeah. 22 contacts on the portable deployment, 44 contacts with the base. Worked several countries, the Paralympics. That was great. Well, thank you very much for your DX report. Anybody else have any DX reports they'd like to pass along, or anybody have any questions or comments for Kerry, K9MED on his? Kerry. Well, thank you very much for bringing that traffic reference your DX report. So hope you will have a better week next week than you did this week. So sounds good. All right, now let's go into the swap net. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be related to hobbies of RAM trading or computers. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be the property of or in possession of the person who wants to get rid of the stuff. You may mention price over there, but haggling should take place either in person or over the telephone. Also, no commercial business of any kind is allowed. Do we have any? Does anybody have any swap net traffic you got to pass along at this time? Okay. Hold on. I gotta find that. Let's see. Larry K9HKX. As far as I know, he's still trying to get rid of some Scott Francis's radio equipment. He has so far he has no luck. I'm trying to see if I can find it here. One moment, please. Okay, here we go. This is for sale from the estate of Scott Francis 89SF. As an ICOM IC 225 2-meter transceiver for $45. ICOM IC 208H 2-meter 440 or 77-meter $275. ICOM IC V8000 2-meter transceiver $175. ICOM IC 28A 2-meter transceiver $70. Uniden BC 120 XLT scanner 100 channels $35. All above units sold as working but untested. Other items: Barker and Williamson 423 filter for $25. NIC 108 KA at 12 volt 8 amp power supply $40. Heat kit AM2 SWR meter $10. Homebrew 6-meter antenna tuner $25. Manuals for the ICOM radios are available online. Lower offers will be considered. Contact Larry McFall, KD9HKX, Rah Secretary at area code 815-900-1820. I'll repeat, area code 815-900-1820, or LP McFall at charter.net. LP McFall at charter.net. Anybody have any questions concerning these items for sale? Okay, I've got the feeling I think they're going to end up at the Belvedere Hamfest. That's be 2 weeks from this coming Sunday. Just a minute. Yeah, it will be 2 weeks from this coming Sunday. Yes. So at Boone County Fairgrounds. So okay, one moment, please. We'll move on. Again, I'm shuffling all my papers around. That's what's going on here. So, okay. Oh yes, I definitely want to mention. I keep forgetting to mention this on the Friday Night Fun Net. The Friday morning breakfast is held. They meet every Friday morning from 7:30 a.m. until about 9 a.m. They order breakfast at 8 a.m. It's an informal gathering of ham folks. No affiliations necessary. Good food and good company. Everybody is welcome to attend. not, it does not say which restaurant they go to. So that's everybody. I'm sure everybody knows where it's at. So okay, sounds good. The good time is always had by one and all at those breakfasts. Okay, sounds good. Before we continue, do we have any more stations I'd like to check the Friday Night Fun net? Please call now. Okay. Okay, now we'll find the, now we're going to do Friday Night Fun trivia. This is for the benefit of those ham radio operators. Well, they're not ham radio operators yet, but they will be once they get their tickets. This is for those who are studying for their first ham radio license. And a lot of people listen to us on the scanner because they can't listen to police communications anymore unless they have a very expensive digital scanner. You can still pick up the Illinois State Police and their Steve County Sheriff and IDOT on Starcom. You can still listen to them, and of course you can still listen to fire and EMS traffic on their VHF high band analog. But okay, let me find a question here. I'm trying to avoid reading the same questions all the time, so bear with me. I know for a lot of people, after a while, it kind of gets old. I think I read this question. One moment, please. I read that question last week. Just a minute. All right. I think it's been a while since I read this question. Which of the following is an appropriate power supply rating for a typical 50-watt output mobile FM transceiver? A. Just a minute. Something fishy going on around here. I'm gonna skip that question. Skip that question. There's A, B, C, but no D. There must have been a misprint, so we're going to skip that question. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I read that. I read that already. No, boy. Okay. What is a way to enable quick access to a favorite frequency or channel on your transceiver? A. Enable the frequency offset. B. Store it in a memory channel. C. Enable the VOX. D. Use the scan mode to select the desired frequency. What is the way to enable quick access to a favorite frequency or channel on your transceiver? A. Enable the frequency offset. B. Store it in the memory channel. C. Enable the VOX. D. Use the scan mode to select the desired frequency. Anybody correct answer this question?
KD9MED is going to guess B Bravo.
You are correct, Terry. You are correct. What is a way to enable quick access to a favorite frequency or channel on your transceiver? Correct answer is B Bravo, stored in the memory channel. Memories or memory channels are used to store frequencies and modes for later recall. Memories are provided so that you can quickly tune to frequently used or favorite frequency. Ham radio license manual, page 5-5. Alright, just a minute. Okay. Which term describes the rate at which electrical energy is used? A. Resistance. B. Current. C. Power. D. Voltage. Which term describes the rate at which electrical energy is used? A. Resistance. B. Current. C. Power. D. Voltage. Anybody correct answer this question? Okay. Which term describes the rate at which electrical energy is used? Correct answer C. Charlie. Power. Power represented by the symbol P is the rate at which electrical energy is used. Ham radio license manual, page 3-7. Trying to find another one here. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Just a minute, hold on. Sorry for the delay, folks. Alright. Did you read this? What is the term that describes a device's ability to amplify a signal? A. Gain. B. Forward resistance. C. Forward voltage drop. D. On resistance. What is the term that describes a device's ability to amplify a signal? A. Gain. B. Forward resistance. C. Forward voltage drop. D. On resistance. Anybody correct answer this question?
KD9MED is going to guess A, alpha.
You are correct, Terry. You are correct. What is the term that describes a device's ability to amplify a signal? Correct answer is A, alpha, gain. It refers to another question, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, here comes the 9 o'clock news on channel 39. So, okay, let's see. Hey, before we get into more trivia, more questions, do we have any more stations who want to check in the Friday Night Fun at this time? Please call now. Okay. Alright, just a minute. Alright. I'm trying to avoid reading some of these same questions every week, so I already read that one. Okay. I think I read this one too. Oh boy. Hold on. I don't know if I read this one or not. Oh, well, I'm going to give it a go. Why should the outer jacket of coaxial cable be resistant to ultraviolet light? A. Ultraviolet resistant jackets prevent harmonic radiation. Oh, I think I already read this. Oh, well. B. Ultraviolet light can increase losses in the cable's jacket. C. Ultraviolet and RF signals can mix, causing interference. D. Ultraviolet light can damage the jacket and allow water to enter the cable. Why should the outer jacket of coaxial cable be resistant to ultraviolet light? A. Ultraviolet resistance jackets prevent harmonic radiation. B. Ultraviolet light can increase losses in the cable's jacket. C. Ultraviolet and RF signals can mix, causing interference. D. Ultraviolet light can damage the jacket and allow water to enter the cable. Anybody correct to answer this question? Okay. Why should the outer jacket of coaxial cable be resistant to ultraviolet light? Correct answer is D delta. Ultraviolet light can damage the jacket and allow water to enter the cable. Prolonged exposure to the ultraviolet, the UV, and sunlight will cause the plastic in the jacket to degrade, causing small cracks that allow water into the cable. Ham radio license manual, page 4-17. I did read this question before. Here's one I don't think I've read. What is the approximate bandwidth of a VHF repeater FM voice signal? A. Less than 500 hertz. B. About 150 hertz. Kilohertz. C. Between 10 and 15 kilohertz. D. Between 50 and 125 kilohertz. What is the approximate bandwidth of a VHF repeater FM voice signal? A. Less than 500 hertz. B. About 150 kilohertz. C. Between 10 and 15 kilohertz. D. Between 50 and 125 kilohertz. Anybody correct to answer this question?
KD9MED. I think it's C, Charlie.
You are correct, Carrie. You are correct. What is the approximate bandwidth of a VHF repeater FM voice signal? Correct answer is C, Charlie. Between 10 and 15 kilohertz. And it also refers to another question, but we won't worry about that one. Okay, I don't know how many of you work satellites or not, but I'm going to read this question anyway. What causes spin fading of satellite signals? A. Circular polarized noise interference radiated from the sun. B. Rotation of the satellite and its antennas. C. Doppler shift of the received signal. D. Interfering signals within the satellite uplink band. What causes spin fading? Let's do that again. What causes spin fading of satellite signals? A. Circular polarized noise interference radiated from the sun. B. Rotation of the satellite and its antennas. C. Doppler shift of the received signal. D. Interfering signals within the satellite uplink band. Anybody correct to answer this question? Okay, what causes spin fading of satellite signals? The correct answer is B, Bravo, rotation of the satellite and its antennas. Do we have any more stations who'd like to check the Friday Night Fun there at this time? Please call now.
Yep, KD9MED here with a couple more.
Mike, go ahead.
Yep, if you haven't checked in Matt already, KD9HWK. Checking in from Tennessee, he says.
K9HWK, yeah, he used to be, I used to hear him on the decal for that when I was able to check into that repeater when it was a different location. Now, he used to check on the Friday Night Fun via the radio. He moved down there. Okay, I got him checked in. Go ahead with the other one.
Okay, and have you also checked in Verna yet?
not checked in as of yet.
All right, here you go. Another internet check-in. KD9 Yankee uniform mic.
Okay, yeah. She's Larry's 89 TO's the better half there. She's got her license late last year. She likes to cook. That's why she got that call. KD9 YUM. KD9 Yum. Thanks very much for those internet check-ins, Mike. We sure appreciate it.
All right, copy that, Jimmy.
Any more stations wishing to check in the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Okay, still trying to find some more questions. Yeah. Okay. I haven't read this question in a while. What is a good way to guard against electrical shock at your station? A. Use 3 wire cords and plugs for all AC powered equipment. B. Connect all AC powered station equipment to a common safety ground. C. Install mechanical interlocks in high voltage circuits. D. All these choices are correct. What is a good way to guard against electrical shock at your station? A. Use 3 wire cords and plugs for all AC powered equipment. B. Connect all AC powered station equipment to a common safety ground. C. Install mechanical interlocks in high voltage circuits. D. All these choices are correct. Anybody correct to answer this question? This is K9 GCR for Friday Night Fun Net, the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford. Transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net, etc. in Freeport. Okay, what is a good way to guard against electrical shock at your station? A. Use 3 wire cords and plugs for all AC powered equipment. B. Connect all AC powered station equipment to a common safety ground. D. C. Install mechanical interlocks in high voltage circuits. Most correct answer is D, Delta. All these choices are correct. D. Follow these simple rules in your station. A. Use 3 wire power cords and plugs for all AC powered equipment. Make sure all of your equipment has a connection to the AC safety ground. Use ground fault circuit interrupter, GFCI circuit breakers or circuit breaker outlets. Verify AC wiring is done properly by using an AC circuit tester. Never replace a fuse or circuit breaker with one of a larger size. Don't overload single outlets. Anne-Marie License Manager, page 9-4.
Kilowatt Echo 9 Norway, check again.
KE9N. Good evening, Kurt. What's going on with you?
Oh, it's been a busy week, it seems like, Jimmy, but I'm doing okay. I was just watching TV upstairs with my wife for a little bit, and I thought, well, I'm going to come down and check in and see how things are going on the Friday Night Fun Net.
So far, so good. You're doing fine. You're checking number, you're not checking number 24. And, Dean, just for your information, Dean is not checked in yet.
Okay, well, I did talk to him this morning anyhow, but who knows, maybe he's a little tired or something, and I don't know if he went to bed or whatever. I know they usually go out for dinner on Friday nights, but regardless, hope everything is okay with you, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, everything's just fine. Everything's fine. I'm asking the question tonight. Kurt, I don't know if you've been to the Hard Rock Casino. It just opened up last week or not. If not, are you planning on going there, or don't you go for that sort of thing?
No, you know, I've never been too excited about doing anything like that. I really, and I don't have anything against anyone who does like to do it, but it just doesn't trip my trigger. I don't play cards. I don't gamble. So no, I just, as far as entertainment or whatever you want to call it, I like to work on radio equipment, operate my ham radio, and I'll watch a little TV, but that's about it. But no, I'm not really a gambler or anything like that.
Okay, sounds good, Kurt. I'm not either. I was saying many years ago, my mother and I used to go down to Clinton, Iowa. We used to go to the Mississippi Belle riverboat there. That was a gambling boat. I played the machines or the slots only one time. If I would have done right, I would have won $500. But I said, well, you know what? I don't care. I'm more interested in the food and the entertainment than the trips up and down the river. As far as the gambling, they can have it. That's about it.
Yeah, and some people like it, and that's all well and good. I just try to stick to, you know, what I kind of enjoy, and I've always, enjoyed electronics and radio stuff since I was really little. So I decided I'm going to do that. That's why I didn't take up golfing, because I might like it, and then I wouldn't have time to do that either. So I just try to stick to kind of one hobby, and that's about it. Anyhow, I'll be listening for a bit then, Jimmy. KC9GCR, KE9N.
Okay, Kurt, sounds good. Thanks for checking in. We'll talk to you. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Next Friday, you'll be at your rah-rah in-person meeting. So, okay, that sounds good there. So, thanks for checking in, Kurt. Do we have any more stations you want to check in the Friday Night Fun? Please call now.
K9KZT, Larry, short time.
K9KZT, Larry, the king of CW. Okay, Larry, I've got you checked in. I know you're short time, but did you get a chance to go to the casino as of yet? And if not, are you planning on going there anytime soon?
No, I think gambling is a special tax on people that are not good at math, but I might go for the entertainment or something. Back to you, K9KZT.
Okay, well, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people who do that way. They don't care to gamble, but they'll go for the entertainment and more like the restaurants and stuff there too. Kurt, Larry, K9KZT, thanks for checking in. I'll talk to you. We'll probably talk to you tomorrow night on the Saturday Evening Right Unit. I'll be net control of that and that too.
73, my friend.
Okay, do we have any more stations you'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KD9EPZ.
KD9EPZ. Good evening, Al, and happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Okay, now this is probably a dumb question, because since you don't get around much anymore, but I was asking everybody on the net where if they were planning on going to visit the new Hard Rock Casino in Rockford, if you've been there already, or if you, or if not, are you planning on going soon? But I know that this won't mean anything to you, because you don't get around much anymore. Most everybody said no, they're not going to attend.
Nope, I don't think I'm going to either. Like I was getting around better. When I lived in Elgin and I was in a little better health, I used to go to the Grand Victoria, but I never went inside the boat. I never went there. I only went there for the restaurants. They had a really, really good prime rib buffet on Sunday nights over there.
Okay, sounds good, sounds good. Just out of curiosity, how did you celebrate your birthday? Was it just the same old, was like a regular and a normal day for you? That's what it is for my birthdays.
Yeah, basically, you know, what was it that I bought and hadn't had any in a long time, so my caregiver made some catfish and cornbread and chocolate brownies, which you got to watch out on when you're diabetic, but, you know.
Oh, okay, sounds good, sounds good. You know, I was, let's see, I was thinking about having for my 75th birthday, almost a couple years ago, I was going to ask, well, what do you think? I said, should I have a little get-together, have a little birthday party, or just have a normal day? My brother-in-law said, well, he just turned 80, he said. Stand by hotline.
K9EPZ, standing by.
This is K9GCR, the Friday Night Fun at the K9RFD Repeater and Rockford transfer for Friday Night Fun at Central and Freeport. That was John K9DGF and Elgin checking on the Friday Night Fun at the hotline. Okay, and he just remind Route 66, a special event, got underway tonight. That'll be run for several days now. Okay, Al, I don't know if you ever worked that special event or not. I never did.
I haven't worked a special event in years. Used to go back years ago. The group I was with. We used to do the Chicago Marathon.
Okay, sounds good. I was listening to Night Watch that last night. I think they're talking about doing that again, the two of that Chicago Marathon.
Oh yeah, you know, only the people that put the thing on realize what you know, the importance of volunteers.
That's for sure, that's for sure. Well, getting back to what I was saying about my birthday, I was thinking about having a 75th birthday party. I said, Bill, my brother-in-law, he just turned 80 last month. He said, what do you think? He said, I was thinking about having a party like I had for my 70th birthday. He said, what do you think? He said, Jim, at our age, the birthdays don't mean a thing. It's just numbers. It's just another day. So I said, okay, sounds good. I agree with you, and I did not have a birthday party for my 75th birthday.
Yeah, I know it's not the same thing as when we were younger. You know, when you're kids, you're getting closer to being an adult because you want to be an adult until you're an adult and you realize you were still a kid.
Yeah, okay, son. Yeah, I understand. Sounds good. Okay, Al. Hey, thanks for checking in. Are you going to try to work that? Oh, that's right. You still having a problem with your HF stuff, aren't you?
No, I cannot. I can't. 6 meters don't do very well. Depending on wearing the bands, 80 I can't do. I can do 75. I don't know how well I'm doing it because I actually do not have an antenna cut to 75, 80 meters. You know, I just have a good external tuner. I don't use the one on the radio. I've got an LDG that will tune a fence post. So that usually happens. I'll get my 40 meter antenna to tune on 80, but how effective it is, it's another story. I never seem to get too many people. But I mean, 40 meters, I have no truth. 40 through 10, I have no problem. I have a working HF antenna.
Okay, that sounds good. And I was kind of wondering if you're going to work that Route 66 special event. So, okay. Al, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. You have a good evening, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for checking it.
Okay, Jim, I'll be listening here. KD9MED, back from that.
Okay, I'm going to see if Candace King is doing the weather. Howdy Doody is not on tonight. Okay, Carrie, K9MED, are you by chance still on the air? Okay, I guess not. Oh well. I'm going to have to do that Route 66 special event station. Okay. Any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Oh boy. Oh, the weather is not going to be very good. I think it's supposed to get in the 40s tonight. Was watching the weather report on Channel 39. Get those fans at ACs ready to go again, folks. Next week you're supposed to be hot. They're talking about maybe close to upper 80s, maybe around 90 for let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday. So I said, folks, summer's not over yet. Oh, God. Beautiful afternoon for a Sunday. Good God, I don't think so. Let's watch that extended forecast. Yes. 80s are soon to return. Upcoming week looks dry. Next rain chance next weekend. That's what the weather says. Watching the news on Channel 39 with Candace King. All right. Good. Temperatures near 90 Thursday and Friday. Good. Any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay. What are the most important questions in your tech, general, or extra Q&A books? Your tower questions, of course. Those of you who are studying for your first-hand radio license, you get your tickets. Someday you're going to be involved in a tower climbing expedition. You're either going to be climbing the tower itself, or you're going to be a part of a ground support crew. This next question that I'm about to read, if you get this question answered correctly, you might, if you answer this question right, that might be the question that puts you over the top as far as getting your ticket goes. So, okay, here we go. What is a proper grounding method for a tower? A single 4-foot ground rod driven into the ground no more than 12 inches from the base. B, a ferrite core RF choke connected between the tower and ground. connection between the tower base and a cold water pipe. B, separate 8-foot long ground rods for each tower leg bonded in the tower and each other. What's the proper grounding method for a tower? A, a single 4-foot ground rod driven into the ground no more than 12 inches from the base. B, a ferret core RF choke connection between the tower and ground. C, a connection between the tower base and a cold water pipe. D, separate 8-foot long ground rods for each tower leg bonded to the tower and each other. Anybody have the correct answer to this question?
KE9N.
Go ahead, Kurt.
I didn't hear all the choices, but I think the answer is D as in dog.
You are correct, Terry. You are correct. It is D as in dog. Which is a proper grounding method for a tower? Correct answer is D is Delta. D is in dog. Separate 8-foot long ground rods for each tower leg bonded to the tower and each other. Grounding rules for antennas and supports must be followed according to your local electrical code. Towers should be grounded with separate 8-foot long ground rods for each tower leg bonded to the tower and each other. Hand-read Alliance Demand, page 9-17. This concludes Friday Night Fun Net Trivia for this week. We'll do it again next week. Are there any more stations who'd like to check the Friday Night Fun Net this time? Please call now. This is K9GCR with the Friday Night Fun Net on the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net Center in Freeport. Are there any more stations who would like to check in at this time? Please call now. Okay, I want to tell you about the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. Check out, go to Friday Night Fun Net, oh boy. Go to the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page, follow instructions, punch in your call sign, and you'll be in business. Let's see. You see pertinent information about the Friday Night Fun Net. You see updated pictures of my ham shack. You can see weather information. This net is being recorded on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page, and it's also live streamed on the internet. After this net is over, it'll definitely be posted. Mike will post it. You can listen. If you missed the net, you can listen to it later tonight, or what have you. You can even listen to past editions of the Friday Night Fun Net. It's every night is Friday night with Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. Listen to Friday Night Fun Net all day, every day, or all night, every night. You'll even hear past editions. I don't know how many editions of the net we've recorded, or what have you, but there'll be a lot of great listening. Let's say it's 3 in the morning. You can't sleep. You decide, well, I'm going to turn on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page and listen to Friday Night Fun Net. If that doesn't put you to sleep, I don't know what will. And don't forget about the Friday Night Fun Net Central hotline. You heard it ring a few minutes ago with Don, John, K9 DDF and Elgin. That was a real telephone ring, folks, not that phony cell phone ring. You've seen it on the Facebook page. It's a traditional red desktop touchtone telephone. And don't forget it's area code 815-232-FN or 232-3636, local Freeport number. Okay. Do we have any more stations I'd like to check in this time? Please go on out. Okay. Just a minute. I'm trying to think, let's see. I was looking at the VE testing session. Now, Mike, 89VU said there was a VE testing session on Saturday, but he never did say which Saturday, whether it's tomorrow or next Saturday or whenever. The last information I had, this is from the July Rah-Rah magazine that said the 7th to 13th, 2024, but that's passed now. Yeah. At St. John Lutheran Church at 1 p.m., so walk-ins allowed. So that's all the information I have. I do not have any information on what Saturday it's going to be held, whether it's tomorrow or next Saturday or what. Sorry, folks, I'm trying to get all my papers shoveled here. I've got them all over the floor, all over the desk, and what have you. Any more stations you want to check in, please go on out. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a rundown of all the other nets we have in the area. About 25 minutes, or 26 minutes to be exact, the Night Watch net will be getting underway at 10 p.m. on 443.750 repeater in Chicago with the PL 114.8 plus offset. If you cannot hear that repeater, you can listen to the net on Chad's 440.950 repeater in Janesville. That has a PL 123.0 plus offset. That net, the Night Watch net, is held every day, Monday through 7 days a week at 10 p.m. Don't forget the Saturday evening Ragtune net tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. on this repeater. Myself, K9G, Sarah will be net control of that net. We go around several different times, talk about different subjects or what have you there. That'll be a fun time. And I'm happy to report the 147.375 repeater in Belvedere is back on the air. They got it working a few days ago. As a result, you'll be able to hear the Big Thunder Amps Radio Club net at 7 p.m. on that repeater. For the past month or so, it was on the 442.825 440 repeater in Belvedere. The net signal comes in and out, but I was not able to check into that net on that repeater. But I'm glad to say we can check in on 147.375 Big Thunder Amps Radio Club net Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. The Greene County Aries Races net is held every Sunday evening at 7:30 p.m. on the 145.110 repeater in Monroe. It has a PL 1 of 123.0 minus offset. There was no net held last Sunday because of the Labor Day holiday. The Rah-Rah Info Net will take place at 7 p.m. on Monday evenings on this repeater. Larry K9KCT was now just a minute. Just hold on. I gotta do my checking here. What did I do with that? Just a minute. Well, that's right. I ran the net this past Sunday. I only had 4 check-ins. Well, of course, it was the Labor Day holiday, so Larry K9KGT will be net control next Monday night for the Rah-Rah Info Net. Then the Lee County Aries net meets on the 146.970 repeater in Dixon, the PL 82.5 minus offset at 8 p.m. Then after that net gets done, the Kishwaukee Ham Trail Club holds its Monday evening net on the 146.730 repeater in DeKalb with the PL 100.0 minus offset. Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. on this repeater, you got the Tuesday evening net with Larry H9GO as your net control operator. We ask everybody how everybody's doing otherwise, and we talk about different stuff. I also want to mention, I forgot to mention, Larry K9KCT has a Morse code practice at the conclusion of the Monday and Tuesday evening nets on this repeater. The Ogle County Hams net is held at 8:30 p.m. on Tuesdays on the 147.165 repeater in Oregon. It has a PL 146.2 plus offset. And they usually have a simplex net after the main net on the on 146.595. There was no, just a minute. There was 2 simplex net because I checked into it. It was Lloyd, K9APW down in Sterling who ran that simplex net. I was able to check in. He could hear me and I could hear him. Then immediately found that net at 8 o'clock, at 9 p.m. Well, they go back to the 147.165 repair for the Ogle County Amps Radio Net for Area Skywarn. Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. on this repeater. You got the Wednesday evening at ChatNet. That's a good turnout to talk about different stuff there. Then at the same time we have the 85 degrees down in Champaign, 84 in St. Louis. No, that was Carbondale. 79 degrees in Springfield. Rockford only had 71 degrees and 70 degrees in Chicago. That was I was watching the weather report on Channel 39. But what was I saying? The ChatNet, which is held on this repeater on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. At the same time that net's going on, I'm doing the Seams County area set on 147.390 repeater. PL 114.8 plus offset. I also, let's see. Then the Greater Boyne Ham Radio Club holds its Wednesday evening net, I should say, at 7:30 p.m. on the 147.120 repair in Boyd with the PL 123.0 plus offset. Then at 8 p.m. on the 147.390 repeater here in Freeport, we have the Wednesday evening swap net. Bell, K9RFD, and I share the duties and net control operator. He ran the net this past Wednesday, and I'll do it again this coming Wednesday. Then, of course, don't forget, 7 p.m. Thursday evenings on this repeater, we have the Winnebago County Skywarn net. Okay, I ran that Skywarn net, and I had a total of 6 check-ins. So, okay. Then also at 7 p.m., the DeKalb County Heritage Group holds its Thursday evening net on 146.730 in DeKalb. Then at 8 p.m., don't forget, we got the Chad, W9AXD has his Thursday evening Rock County Roundtable net. On 440.950 repeater in Janesville. He does the amateur radio news line as it turned out. That's recorded today, but it's actually recorded for that was recorded yesterday, but it's recorded for today. Here at Stevens County, we don't hear that until the following Wednesday during our Wednesday evening swap net. Mel K9RFD does that. And don't forget on HF you got the senile net, which takes place on 14.287 megahertz, 20 meters upper sideband from between 1400 and 1500 hours Zulu with Chuck, WD9BB as your net control operator. Okay, you're all caught up today in your local nets. Support your local net control operators, your local nets, your local repeaters. If you're a member of any ham radio club, by all means support your local club. Now, do we have any more stations I'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun net? Please call out. Okay, I would like to thank KD9MED, the trustee of this repeater, and the members of the 195 group for allowing us to use this repeater to host the Friday Night Fun net. I'm going to run down the list of stations that have checked in so far. Myself, K9G, Center Net Control, N4WGN, Bob here in Freeport, checked in as early bird check-in. Okay, now AK9F, David and Boyd, AK9VU, Mike and Janesville, H9NW, Tom and Roscoe, W9JTC, and Jamie and Rockford, K9HKX, Larry and Roscoe, K9QPL, Paul and Love Spark. Those are my 6, well, now wait. AH2I, Brad, short time, those are my 7 short time stations. Brad said you might check in later on. Okay, now, okay. K9MED, K9MED, Mike was live streaming this net. They're recorded on Facebook page. KF9SD, Van Warren, Internet check-in. K9RGG Norm, K9QVB, Brian and Boyd. WG9GG, checked in on the Internet. He's moving to Terry Valley. K9YBG, Gail and Robert. W3MBX, Matt. N9DLB, Dave here in Freeport. W9GU, Art. All the way home to Kenosha, Wisconsin. He hasn't checked in his net for several years now. K9FBO, Justin. N9BWM, Bruce. Now, K9HWK and KD9YUM, both internet check-ins. KD9N, Kurt and Roscoe. K9KZT, Larry and Rockford. KD9EPZL and KC9EDF, John and Elgin, checked on the Friday Night Fun net hotline. Okay, let's see. I got told, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 on there check-ins. Let's see. How many internet check-ins I have? 4 internet check-ins. So, and one hotline checking, let's see, let me count up again. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 on-air check-ins, one early bird check-in, let's see, 4 internet check-ins, 1 online check-in, total overall of 27 check-ins. Okay, any more stations wish to check in the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or input, or anything you'd like to bring before the net? Okay. Oh boy, I can't think of anything else here. Oh boy, you know what? You know what I forgot to do? And I better do this too. The amateur's code. Yes, definitely gotta read that. Yes. Okay, the amateur's code. 1, the amateur is considerate and never knowingly uses the air in such a way as to lessen the pleasure of others. 2, the amateur is loyal. He offers his loyalty, encouragement, and support to his fellow radio amateurs, his local club, and to the American Radio Relay League, to which amateur radio is represented. 3, the amateur is progressive. He keeps the station abreast of science. It is well-built and efficient, does not bring practices above reproach. 4, the amateur is friendly, sole and patient sending when requested, friendly advice and counsel to the beginner, kindly assistance, cooperation, and consideration for the interests of others. These are a mark of the amateur spirit. 5, and this is very important, the amateur is balanced. Radio is his hobby. He never allows it to interfere with any of his duties he owes to his home, his job, his school, or his community. 6, the amateur is patriotic. His knowledge and his station are always ready for the service of his country and his community. That's the amateur's code, as Tony K9RFD or AC here in Stevens County says, something to live by not only on the radio, but on live itself. Okay, at this time, do we have any more stations that like to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Yep, if you haven't checked in, John, that's November Golf Niner Mike.
Okay, John, what was that call again?
November Golf Niner Mike. He says he still hasn't figured out the new settings on his rig, or the rig yet.
That's November Golf Mike, November Golf 9 Mike?
Yeah, November Golf 9 Mike.
Okay, he's checked in. That's 5 internet check-ins. Thanks. John, tell you what, hopefully you get that radio program, and then you'll be able to check in on the radio. But thanks for checking in. We already got you checked in. Thanks for checking in. Okay. Now I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my honorary check-ins. One moment, please. K9RFD Tony, REC here in Stevenson County. I don't know if I'll see him tomorrow night or not, or tomorrow or not. We're State Line National Radio Club is supposed to have a meeting on tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 p.m. at the Freeport Public Library. I don't know if they'll even be a meeting. I have not heard anything. N9TAB. Tracy, Tony's the better half. honorary check-in. One of the best guys in the whole world. He doesn't check in every Friday night, but he listens every Friday night. Richard, N9ZO. In Belvedere, HC honorary check-in. I'll be hearing him on this coming Sunday night on the Belvedere net since he got the 147375 repeater back on the air. It's good. EC9KZ. Mike, HC honorary check-in. Let's see. Alright, I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put down KD9LOA, Brandon, HC honorary check-in. KD9OVJ, HC honorary check-in. Last two answers here in Stevenson County, along with Jordan. N9WSQ, HC honorary check-in. Oh, gee. W9RLT, Ricky, HC honorary check-in. WI9HF, Chad and Janesville, HC honorary check-in. And KD9MED, Erica is better have HC honorary check-ins. Check-ins overall. Okay, any more stations while checking the Friday Night Fun Net, please go now.
Okay, Jimmy, this is Tom up here in Janesville, WI9 Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I'll go ahead and check in there, Jimmy.
WI9WTF. Okay, Tom, got you checked in. What's going on with you?
Oh, not much there, Jimmy. I had a late charter tonight, so I just got home just a few minutes ago. So, like I said, I just heard you, so I thought I'd check in.
Okay, Tom, sounds good. Thanks for checking in, 7-3. You have a good evening. We'll talk to you down the log.
Jimmy, sounds good. This is Tom up here in Janesville, WI9 Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Have a good night, Jimmy.
You too, Tom. Thank you for checking in. Any more stations watching the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I want to thank everybody for checking in. It was a great net tonight. We're gonna keep going a few more. Oh yes, that's right. I know who they're gonna check in. Let's see. K9FLO. Dean and Roscoe, HC honorary check-ins. So I got 40 check-ins. So overall. Any more stations want to check in, please go now. well, we got the CFM Fest will take place on September 22nd at the Boone County Fairgrounds. If I can get a ride, I'm planning on going there. Then the Rah Rah Picnic will take place on Saturday, September 28th. So it'll take place rain or shine. They have shelters there at that Forest Preserve in Rockton, but let's hope it's sunny and warm. We don't want anything rain on our picnic. That's it. Okay, we got a few more minutes yet before I think about closing this net down. Any more stations you want to check in? Please go now. This is K9GCR, the Friday Night Fun Day, K9RFD Repeater and Rockford, transmitting from Friday Night Fun Day, etc. in Freeport. Do we have any more stations you want to check in? Please go now. Well, I think everybody's checked in who's going to check in. We'll just stand by for a couple more minutes. This is K9GCR. This is K9GCR with the Friday Night Fun Net on K9RFD Repeater and Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net Center. We're in Freeport. It is now 10 p.m. curfew time. Parents, do you know where your children are at? Lockdown, lockdown. Winnebago County Jail is now going into lockdown. Kerry, K9MED, was telling me he listens to the county jail frequencies on a scanner. Every night at 10 p.m., dispatch radios all the corrections officers. Lockdown, time to put the jailbirds to bed. Lights out. Nighty night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay, any more stations want to check in? Please call now. Any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, be sure you tell your mothers, your fathers, your sons and daughters, your brothers and sisters, your aunts and uncles, your nieces, your nephews, your grandparents, and your neighbors across the street, down the street, next door. Be sure you tell your butcher, your baker, your candlestick maker. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the checkout counter your grocery store. Be sure you tell the clerk beyond the counter your convenience store. Be sure you tell your waiters, your waitresses, your bartenders, your friend and neighborhood bars, restaurants, taverns, or pubs. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the counter your local post office when you buy your stamps or envelopes. Or tell your cashier at your bank teller with your local bank when you withdraw money or cash a check or what have you. Okay. Be sure you tell your used car dealer, your new car dealer, your garage mechanic. Be sure you tell your priests, your ministers, your rabbis, your mullahs, your ayatollahs, or your imams. Be sure you tell the members of your local PTA or PTO. Be sure you tell your probation officer, your parole officer, or divorce lawyer. Be sure you tell your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your ex-boyfriends, your ex-girlfriends, your husbands, your wives, your ex-husbands, your ex-wives, your ex-in-laws, of course, your old ladies about Friday Night Fun Net. More check-ins are better than that. Make sure you have valid FCC license before you check in. Sorry, folks, we do not take check-ins from jailbirds, jammers, potty mouths, crackheads, dopeheads, potheads, telemarketers. You sit in the knee. If you sit in the clubhouse, take a knee, or clench your fist when the national anthem is being played, we don't take your check-ins. If you don't bag the boo, we don't take your check-ins. Plain and simple as that. Okay, I want to thank everybody for participating in this net tonight. It was a great net. Well, most majority said they're not going to go to the Hard Rock Casino, but hey, that's okay. No problem whatsoever. I probably won't go either. Okay, this is the last call for any stations who want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net from anywhere in the region. With or without traffic, please call K9GCR. Last call for Ratchetjaw.
Here is KD9YI, Kilo two on 160 were in there tonight, and they are. The band isn't too bad compared to what it was like here a couple weeks ago or through the summer. So conditions seem to be improving, and so I just signed off with them, and you were still here, so we were checking into the fun net there, Jim. KC9GCR, this is KC9YI.
Okay, sounds good, Scott. Your signal's coming in pretty good for the repeater tonight. That's good. Nothing much happening here. Labor Day weekend was just a regular weekend. This past Monday, Labor Day, was just a regular normal Monday for me. Didn't even seem like a holiday.
I went with a friend up to the Thrashery up by Edgerton, and that was really neat. And another thing, too, we did some work on the repeater this afternoon, so I'll be most interested to hear if you notice any difference down there. But we're hoping that we finally got things working like they used to. KC9GCR from KC9YI.
Okay, I haven't monitored the repeater since last Sunday night there, so we'll have to see what happens. Well, that's good. We'll find out during the net this coming Sunday night.
Yeah, that sounds good. I talked to Al down there by Rochelle on it, so that made me happy. He said we were strong enough that he could hear us down there, so I don't know, the variance of conditions and what have you, but that was a good sign that he could get into the repeater and he was hearing it. So seems like I say, we're back on transmit and receive both on that top antenna. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. I hope it works this time.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, hey, you have a good weekend, Scott, and we'll catch you on the net on your repeater that's coming at Sunday night. Thanks for checking the Friday Night Fun Net.
Sounds good, Jim. Take care. 73, and have a good evening. This is KC9YI clear.
Scott. Last call for any stations who want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net without traffic. Please call K9GCR. Okay, tune in again next week, same time, same repeater for another edition of the Friday Night Fun Net. Until then, this is Jim, K9GCR. Now closing down this Friday, September 6, 2024 edition of the Friday Night Fun Net, and return the repeater in the frequency normal and radio use at exactly 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 3 hours, 10 minutes Zulu time with an unofficial count of 41 check-ins. 73s, everybody, this is K9GCR. 73s to all, and to all a good night. KD9MED, K9MED, K9GCR.
Yeah, KD9MED here.